A chemical leak at a biotech plant causes the start of a zombie apocalypse that rapidly spreads across. In the situation of the last scene, I cried because there is a heart-touch relationship of a father and a little daughter. Father had to leave his little daughter going against his mind. He forcefully had to suicide to rescue his daughter. So let's go to the full movie explanation. At the beginning of the movie, we see a truck driver was going on the road. He was stopped by two workers, and they washed his truck by anti-germ gas, and truck driver asked them, "What is the problem?" They told him the cause for leaking the biotech plant. Then we see a fund manager So-hee who is divorced father. He has a daughter named Suan. His daughter was talking to her mother that she will go Busan to meet her mother. Then her father comes and sees it. She wants to spend her birthday with her mom in Busan. Her father tries to soothe her with the gift of a Wii, forgetting that she already has one. He watches a video of Suan suffering from stage fright while singing Aloha Oh at a recital he could not attend. Overcome with guilt, he decides to take her to Busan via an early KTX 101 train from Seoul Station. In the train, we see other passengers include a man Eui-sung and his pregnant wife Sin-king, selfish Koo Yeon-suk, a high school baseball team, a train attendant, Choi, elderly sisters in Gil and Jung Gil, and a homeless stowaway. At the moment of leaving the train, a girl ran and got into the train just before the doors close. Station master didn't notice the girl. His body was bleeding, injured by someone. When the train starts running, Suan notices outside of the train someone grabbed the station master and bit him. He wanted to inform his father, seeing that he was sleeping. He didn't say anything. After a while she go to the toilet alone. There, she sees an arrogant person calling the attendant to take out a crazy and homeless person who dressed in dirty cloth. This homeless person was trying to make them understand about a condition of outside, but they didn't understand. On the other hand, the girl who got on the train before leaving the train, she fell ill. The girl was fidgeting like an epileptic patient. An attendant noticed the girl and called other attendant to help her. She soon turns into a zombie and attacks the attendant and a player of the baseball team, and many crew and passengers are quickly turned into zombies. On the other side, Suan's father searching her. And in that time all knows about the critical condition of many cities by the news of television. Suddenly Seo noticed that someone is coming to him, and he was also infected. And also his daughter stand by there his behind. He ran with his daughter in his arms, and the zombies are also run after them. Then we see Eui-sung and his pregnant wife. When a zombie attacks a man, then his wife tell him to help this man. And he tried to help him, but can't. He also ran back with his wife. On the other hand, the remaining passengers, Seo and his daughter, Sue secure themselves in the front and rear cars. After some times, Eui-sung reached there, and also zombie was coming behind them, but Seo closed the doors, and not opening the door. Then his daughter tells him she knows them. Then they open to get inside there a little bit later, and save themselves. Eui-sung gets angry to Seo. He tells him to apologize, because he was not opening the doors to save them. After a while Seo observed that the infected zombies only attack if they can see them or hear them, but they cannot operate the train's doors. They learn from news reports of the rapidly spreading epidemic across the country. The captain announced that the train won't go to Busan. The army team are reached there. This order came from the control room. So captain has to stop the train here. So-hee discovers the biotech plant was connected to his business. He uses his connections to try to secure safe travels for Suan and himself. He called one of his client, who is powerful person. He told him that all the people will be stuck there in Daejeon station with the zombies as quarantine. Then Seo tell him to save him and his daughter. He don't want to be stuck in quarantine. So, he offered his client to give the free suggestion of share lifetime. Then the client agreed and suggest him to go east side gate. And the main gate is not safe. His persons will receive them there. The train stops at Daejeon station, supposedly secured by the South Korean army. The passengers disembark into a vacant station. Nobody was there. They got off the train with fear in mind. Seo and his daughter Sue turned to go to the east gate, and behind of them, that homeless person also came because he heard C's talking while he was in the call with his client. And all other people go to the main gate, where soon find the soldiers have become zombies. Several passengers are attacked and killed as they race back to the train. In that time, an army man reached East Gate, but he is begging to help, and then a group of army attacks that army. All the army man became zombie. Suddenly, a zombie coming to attack his daughter, but Eui-sung reached there and saved his daughter. Everyone is running away. Most of the passengers attacked by zombie and became zombie. At one point, Kim, train attendant, Choi, selfish Koo, Yeon-suk, Jung Gil and some others were able to reach the front carriage of the train, and Young-guk, Suwon's father Sik-woo, and Eui-sung climbed into carriage number 9. On the other hand, Suwon Sing-king, in Gil, and the homeless climbed into carriage number 13 and managed to take shelter in the restrooms. When they see a zombie entering room, they hurry to close the door of the room, and the zombie's face got stuck there, and at the same time, all the zombies came. Eui-sung called his pregnant wife to know where they are, and his wife informed us they are in 13 car, and they are shouting to help them fast. They are stuck between the zombies, and then baseball player Young-guk called his girlfriend Kim. Kim informs them they are in a safe car. Young-guk tells her they are coming to that car. She happily informs train attendant, but nobody support her to get them inside. Sik-woo's group ready to go forward to reach car number 13 to save and pick them. They starts fighting with the zombies and keep going towards. After some times, they understand the darkness issue. Then they use the darkness of tunnels along the route to cross through the zombie-filled cars and rescue them. The group continues moving towards the safe, though Yeon-suk and Choi manage to escape into a restroom. Later on, the train is forced to stop near East Daeg train station due to a blocked track. Captain announced that this train can't go more. We have to find another train to Busan. For the reason, I am taking another train to the leftmost line. All the passengers come to that line and get the train. On the other hand, we see that selfish man Yeon-suk pushed the train attendant to save himself. And on the other side, when Sik-woo's group come outside of the train, and they proceed to catch another train, suddenly, a burning train came and hit their train. As a result, they all become separated. And Young-guk and his girlfriend was trying to open the train door and try to go to the other side of the road. Yeon-suk arrives there and pushes Kim to the zombies and escapes on his own. Young-guk sees Kim and tries to save her, but now she's turned into a zombie. Seeing Young, she bites him, and he also turns into a zombie. Yeon-suk continues to run, but he sprained his ankle and gets stuck there by falling down, and a zombie attacks him and bites him. The captain of the train rushes down from the train to save him, but he pushes the captain, and he gets on the train alone. On the other hand, that out-of-control train causes a derailment, trapping Sik-woo, Suwon Sing-king, and the homeless man under a train car. When the zombies break the glass and fell down, then the homeless man sacrifices himself to hold back the zombie horde to give time. Others escape out a small hole, finding a working locomotive, and they see one is running. They run after it and catch this. But zombies are also running after the engine and catch. One by one, a lot of zombies hang onto the train engine. Unable to find a way, Sik-woo started kicking one by one to the zombies. At one point he succeeds to rescue them from zombies. And then, when he opens the door, he sees that selfish man Yeon-suk sitting inside, but he was not normal. He is already infected. Yeon-suk tells him, "Please help me, Sik-woo, replace. You are already infected." Then, when he turns into a zombie, he attacks Sik-woo and bites him before throwing him off the train. Knowing he will turn into a zombie, he quickly teaches Sing-kyung how to operate the train and says his farewells to his sobbing daughter before becoming a full-fledged zombie. But his daughter don't want to leave her father. She started crying a lot, but he have to leave her to save. Then he comes out, closing the door and sit backside and thinking daughter's childhoods. After a moment, he jumped from the train and killed himself. At last, Suwon and Sing-king reach the place Busan, and after reaching there, they are walking in a tunnel. But they don't know that the army are ready with their gun to kill the zombies. When an army man see them, then he calls their boss in headquarters and tells him they are seeing too, but can't identify they are zombie or survivor. Explaining this, their boss orders to shoot them. When they're ready to shoot them, suddenly, they hear a song sound. So-hee crying and singing that song which she couldn't hear the song to her father. Hearing the signing, the army understand that they are a live person, and immediately go inside to take them. And finally they saved.